is going on, everybody? How's it going, my fellow collectors? This is Reagan. Welcome back to yet another unboxing and review video. So today, finally going to do my full review or in-depth review on this newly released figure of Hot Toys, and this is none other than Spider-Man Black Suit from the Spider-Man 3 movie. Of course, this is special edition. Comes with the exclusive accessory and deluxe version. MMS728 1/6 scale collectible figure. And before we start, if you're new here to our channel, please consider to subscribe and press the notification bell as well if you want to get notified once I upload a new video, especially Hot Toys. So without further ado, let's dive in. All right, so this is the art box. I would say absolutely beautiful. I mean, I really like the picture, the design of the print, the quality looks pretty neat to me. Some nice font right there, but I think the first version black suit is much better than this one. I mean, like that one is more of like artistic look compared to this one. It's just more of like grab picture from the movie, but it's also okay. I mean, it's nice too. It looks pretty decent to me. I mean, like you could throw it away. I mean, like it looks good actually. It looks uh very premium, yeah. I mean, like the quality, especially the font right there. Yeah, I really wish that's the figure right there, but of course that's the picture of the actual, from the movie, right? So anyway, this is just the art cover print. So we're gonna remove this one, slide it up, and there you go. So this is how it looks like, the main art box. Absolutely fantastic as well. Of course, you can see some clear plastic here, so you can see right away what's inside the box. Already removed all the plastics, and there you go. Some nice design, decent. That this one also some iconic picture at the back from the movie, which is really cool. I wish they made it the red and blue color suit this one, right? But nah, maybe not. So at least to really match with the back. So anyway, that's it. So very quick one. Let's remove or let's take it out the packaging. There you go. So we got two packaging tray right here. Actually three, because of these packaging, small packaging tray on the top. Okay, so I'm gonna start on the base. So this underneath packaging, so it comes with of course the waist holder right here. Let me zoom a little bit. So we got the waist holder. We got the dynamic pole, really long for some high level poses. We got the extra symbiote right here, yes, that we're going to attach to the arm. Okay, and we got the tongue of Venom right here. Oh my goodness, this is absolutely beautiful. And then of course it has some magnetic function, just like the actual figure of Venom. So this one looks really good. I mean, like, yeah, really nice, made out of like plastic rubber material. In application, looks really really good. Okay, later we're gonna talk about more. And of course right here we got, yeah, I think that's it. Okay, so we got the base, the main base, or the diorama base right here. That church part, right, looks really really nice. Some really nice paint application there, the weathering, the details, very realistic, absolutely beautiful, right? So there you go, some nice symbiote as well. Okay, so that's it for this underneath packaging. Right, so we got the main packaging for the figure. First, let me show you guys this small packaging tray right here. So we got the web string, which is new, of course, a newly designed web string. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 here outside, because we have one more inside that together with the figure. And this one is not bendable, so they already made it somehow, like they already put some design or style already on this string, so that's why it's kind of like, yeah, it's not bendable. I mean, like, it's okay, but I prefer that that recently that I review, that black suit from the comic version. But this one is nice too. I'm just saying, like, I wish they made it like a more, I mean, like, bendable, right? Yeah, so we're gonna talk about this one later. And of course the main packaging. Bam. So I'm gonna start with this one, since I already mentioned that web string. So we got six pieces of web string right here with different style and design and shape. Okay, all right. So, and then this one we got the joints. Let me zoom a little bit. So we got extra two joints right here in black color. We got the tool for separate rolling eyeballs, right? And then we got the extra mask, black Spidey mask right here, which is really cool. Just like the the usual one, the standard extra piece. But this one is not wearable, so this is just like an extra accessory. Okay, and of course we got four pairs of extra interchangeable hands with different gesture. I find it like this one is kind of like similar to the first version of Black Spider-Man by Hot Toys. So there you go. It looks pretty good. And of course, I would say like of course upgraded paint application and details as well. Okay, there you go. And then we got the interchangeable palm piece right here for us to be able to attach that web string, I believe. Yes, okay, right there. And we got, I believe this is the special edition. Yeah, so extra. So this is the special edition that we're going to attach to the body of Spider-Man right there. Absolutely beautiful. Looks really cool, right? Mm-hmm. Yes. And we got, of course, right here the bear head sculpt of Peter Parker right here. Absolutely beautiful. Tobey Maguire. Oh my goodness, that is absolutely beautiful. Look at that. Really nice. Looks really like him, right? That looks spot on. No, we can talk about later. Okay, and of course the main figure right here. Bam! Absolutely beautiful. Look at that. So already remove all the plastics. Here you go. Beautiful. I mean, the shape of the body, it looks pretty similar with the first version. Um, a little bit bulky, I would say, like more mass, not slim, compared to the other Spider-Man. I think so, right? Just like Tom Holland. At least, I think it's pretty accurate. Yeah, looks beautiful. Again, pretty much kind of like similar with the first version, but of course the material that they use is different. That one's actually more fabric material, and then this one kind of like mix. Anyway, we're gonna talk about this one later, and I think that's it. Okay. All right. I think that's pretty much everything included inside the box. So a lot of accessories. That's a lot of stuff that you're going to play with. You're probably gonna enjoy with this one. So now I'm gonna test the articulations and the range of motion. Is it possible or not? I think it is. So let me start with the head. There you go. Beautiful. And it's actually pretty tight. Twist. Yeah, still very tight. Look down. Nah, doesn't have only this. Oh, come. Only there. Look up for some jumping poses or flying poses. Nah, that's it. That's the max. That's weird, right? So I would say kind of limited range of motion, for me. I mean, looking to the side is okay, but but that looking up, especially those movements, I mean, like on the head should have, because if you want to pose your figure, jumping, swinging, using the springs, but this one cannot look up, or even look down, just a little bit. That's weird. Anyway, that's it for the head. Moving on to the arms. Damn, ratchet joints. Ooh, damn. See the hole? So be careful of moving this one. Oh my goodness. Well, actually, I'm not sure. It looks like it's something like it's actually, it looks really like that. I mean, yeah, it's not broken, but if you stretch too much, it looks like that. But because that one is the opening part, or I mean the last stitch, for putting the figure inside. So that's why it has a big stitch right here. But this one doesn't have. That one is really clean, right? I wish it has the same stitches, right? But anyway, it is what it is. Okay, until now, they haven't figure it out, or I don't know, like, or discover anything new for the suit, right? Anyway, that's it. So you can move up and down the shoulders, and so a little bit of like butterfly motion there on the shoulder, front and back, twist, just a little bit, and then front, back, also very smooth. Yeah, very smooth. You can lead all the way above 90 degrees, I would say. You know, elbows. double jointed. Yes, pretty good, I would say. The tightness on the wrist should be standard, just a standard, I would say. At least it's that one is pretty thick, or probably because of the hands is quite big as well, so that's why, right? At least it looks quite durable, quite. Anyway, moving on to the upper body or to the waist part, there's this is double jointed as well. So it has on the waistline, waist part right here, and it has some also on the upper torso. Yes, here. Okay, on the upper of the upper part of the rib cage. There you go. Ooh, ooh, yeah. So here and here, that joints all the way to the back. Ooh, oh, do want to break it? I think that's it. Okay, that's the max. Yes. Okay. Uh-huh. That's the max for old people like me. Anyway, so ooh, that's pretty tight. Side to side. I mean, like for the ooh, nah, not really. So you cannot hold that position, for the side to side. And then moving on to the legs. I mean, twist. I forgot. Sorry, twist. Ooh, there's also a ratchet joint. Yeah, I think that's the normal look for the twist. Should be okay. To the side. Yeah, I think you could do some great dynamic poses on this one. Okay, now moving on to the legs. Okay, straddle, sideways. That's max, and you can see you could actually lift that leg a bit higher to the side, but of course it's gonna go back because of the suit. Okay, so it's not that really, not super duper stretchable. The front ratchet joint as well, 90 degrees. That's max. To the back, yes, below 90 degrees or 45, around 50 to 60. You know. Okay. Knees, beautiful. Other side, smooth, no ratchet joints. Wow. Okay. And swivel. Yes, we have swivel here. Ooh, that's actually the suit is quite thick, quite. But I would say like pretty light. And then now moving on to the ankle. There you go. Nice. Sideways. There you go. Still pretty tight. Twist. Nice one. You gotta be careful on this one because once you break that part, I mean, like, it's the end. I mean, like, I have the first version, and that one is yeah. This one has some toe articulations. However, ooh, it's quite tight. It's kind of scary. I mean, like, wait, let me try on the other side. Oh, there you go. Yeah, I could do on the other side. So meaning I just need to force a little bit. Because of course, if it's new, that's understandable that you probably gonna feel like you might gonna break it. But yeah, I think it's fine. Everything's fine. Still flex and point. Twist, fantastic. Yeah, both ankle looks pretty good. I mean, like, yeah, quality looks good for me. Just be careful, moving it. So anyway, right. So I think that's it for the articulations and the range of motion. I think it looks pretty good, for the dynamic poses. Yes. Okay. Now let's change the head. So it doesn't come with the extra eyes. So that's it. So that's the only eyes for this head. Okay. Yeah, actually thought it has, but doesn't have. Anyway, moving on to this bare head sculpt. So once you change it, this is how it looks like. Beautiful. Look at that. Of course, we're still gonna get that extra gap. I mean, like, I would say not that good. Good looking on the neck, but I think that's the best they could do. That's weird, right? Anyway, I don't know. Maybe, but yeah, maybe that's the best they can do or they could offer for this figure. But anyway, the head sculpt is absolutely beautiful. Look at that, and with the but anyway, it is what it is. I think that's the best they could do for this one. I mean, for that neck part, looks a bit awful, especially this part. Oh my goodness. I mean, yeah, right. I mean, but yeah, I really wish they could do something with this one, especially the some upcoming Spider-Man figure, maybe, in the future. But at least the head sculpt is absolutely incredible. That looks really amazing. I mean, look at that. That's Tobey Maguire right there, right? The hair sculpt also looks really nice. Texture, skin tone, and of course with that movable eyeballs or like that separate rolling eyeballs, absolutely fantastic. Right? I think, yeah, that looks pretty good. That looks bad on to me. So I will try my best later, to do some comparison video with this one with the first version. Okay. Yes, so that's it for the bare head sculpt of Peter Parker, and of course with that gap. Now let me show you guys some really cool features, especially this one right here. So we're gonna attach this to the body. I believe we have to remove this one first. Yeah, of course, we got that extra adapter on the neck because of that separate rolling eyeballs, feature. And this accessory is actually pretty cool. So just be careful on this one. But the good thing it's not sharp, but still you have to be careful because you might gonna push that, that what's this logo right on the chest. So be careful on it. This it's not sharp, but still have to be you have to put some extra care putting that to the body. Here we go. This is actually what I really like, but I'm not sure. Probably actually I could use this one, at least my first version. I could do some kind of like so it's either this one, you could use this one, or the other head sculpt. All right, also be careful on this. So this one, there you go. So this one should be on the head part. There you go. So kind of move the head. There you go. Nice. So it's fully attached now to the neck. That is absolutely beautiful. I really like this shape right here. Right? Of course, once you stand it, because I'm holding it, so that's why it cannot really fit, or it cannot sit in properly to the head and to the shoulder. There you go. Yeah. Okay. So I think it looks really good. The fate looks, yeah, I think it's okay. It's fine. Again, I just need to put it like this. Stand it like this. So really, but it's quite heavy. Yeah. So that's the reason why we have the holder, right? But I think it's fine. Yes, I think it's fine. Okay. There's no issue on attaching this extra accessory or this symbiote to the body, so I think it should be fine, right? And of course with that magnetic function or the tongue right here, bam, perfect. Beautiful, look at that, nice one. All right, I love this part. I mean, I like this this design. Let me zoom out a little bit so you guys can see it fully. There you go. Look at that. That looks pretty good, right? And of course, there's another one if you want to attach, of course, the accessory. I mean, the exclusive one if you want to attach everything to the body to make it really, really like a crazy look, something like this. Then it's also really cool. Look at that. That is absolutely beautiful, right? And so this one has some magnetic function. This one doesn't have. I don't know why. So you can see right here, it has a magnetic function, so we could attach it to the chest. But this one, since it has a big what if I just turn the head like this and then I could take it out? Yeah, so you could also do that if you're kind of like lazy to remove the head, then I think it's fine. Yeah, just do it slowly. So you sorry, I forgot the articulations on the head of this bare head sculpt of Peter Parker. Look up, this one has some look up position and look down. This one's better than the main head with that mask on. Yeah, actually that's pretty cool. So we could get some, what is this, like a body kit for Peter Parker when he has this kind of look, especially when he's dancing, right? If you guys remember that. Anyway, yeah, so this one with exclusive accessory. See, this one has some magnetic function, so that's why. Oh, see, that's pretty strong to attach. I mean, like you could easily attach as well, and at the same time, it really stick there to the body. It really sit in there to the to the shoulder. And this one we have some extra symbiote. So it's either, I think it depends on you, but I think the main what is this, like main position on this symbiote, but I think the main position of this symbiote is right here to the arm. So this one is for the forearm, where the other one is for the shoulder, kind of to the shoulder. Yeah, it looks pretty good. Absolutely beautiful, right? There you go. And then we're gonna stand him here to the base. Bam! That is beautiful. Right. Okay. And then for the hands, let me try probably the web shooting gesture. So at least we know. Oh no, actually this one, these wide open hands. So we know how to look like. I mean, like, just to try if it's good. I mean, if it's, ooh, nice. That really fits easily. You know. I mean, when I shoot it shoot it like automatically. Wow, that's pretty smooth. And we're gonna put it here on his head, kind of like he's something like yes, something like that. I don't know how you're going to call that, but anyway, yeah, it looks pretty cool. Something like he's having he can feel the pain because that symbiote going or coming to his head, to his body, so, or to his suit, right? So kind of like this. Wow, beautiful. Anyway, I think that's it. And then of course for this one last thing, for the interchangeable palm piece. So we could use the, what is this, the web strings. Yes, there you go. So it has some holes here. So this is, wow. Oh yeah, see. So let me zoom a little bit so you guys can see it as well. So I thought I'm going to put it come from here, but it's not. So there's an extra piece here, extra part actually. Yeah. So and then we're gonna attach it like this. So it looks like which is actually okay. It's pretty good. I mean, like, it's pretty tight to the hole, so I think that's fine. So if you're going to attach it here to the hand, let me try this one on the other side. Say here. Why should the other side? Oh my gosh, what happened to me? Oh my goodness. There you go. Then here we go. Yeah, it looks pretty cool. So at least it looks like probably this is more stable. I think, yeah, that's the purpose of that one. It looks more stable, and yeah, but the problem is it doesn't have that look of that really close to the wrist joint. I don't know if you understand what I'm trying to say. It should be okay. Wait, let me twist this one. There you go. Kind of like this, but it's not compared to the old version. Kind of like it has something here that you could shoot it. At least it has more natural look because it looks like coming up from his wrist, right? Whereas this one is nah. Okay, so at least you guys have an idea. Okay, just I think it should be fine. Not really big issue, but I'm just saying, that one looks more realistic, more accurate, to the film. But anyway, yeah. So that's how it looks like for that hand, for that gesture, for that interchangeable palm shooting gesture. And that's it. I think that's it. And then let me do some, again, already, I think I already mentioned, already did my review on this one. I would give like 99%, for the likeness and resemblance to Tobey Maguire. Oh my goodness, that is actually beautiful. I mean, that looks really like him. Honestly, that's my personal honest opinion. Oh, yeah, actually, I don't see anything like doesn't look like him, like from his younger look. Yeah, does really look like him. Okay, and just a quick one for the body, for the suits. This one is okay. That's just a standard suit. And for the whole body, again, the material, for some of you, or maybe most of you asking, just in case you haven't seen yet any review of this one, the suit is kind of like a mix of fabric and nylon, kind of mix of that, fabric and nylon. Yes, I this kind of material I usually uh feel this or see this from a duffel bag. Is that tote bag? Yeah, something like a tote bag. But then this one's more stretchable. But then the texture is kind of like that, from the usual bag from the groceries, something like that. Kind of like, I don't know how you're going to call it, but like a mix of fabric and nylon material. I think that's pretty strong and durable, I would say, and at least this is stretchable. So yeah, I think you could do a lot of things on this one. And the details on the suit, I could see some parts that is actually not aligned, but overall still looks great, still pretty clean to me. I mean that the web patterns you can see right there, I think it looks pretty good. Yeah, looks pretty good. I don't see any not aligned to the body. The logo, uh the logo looks pretty good as well. The head feel like almost yeah, I think almost the same with the first version. Yeah. Okay. It looks good. Feel like the eyes is quite small, but I think it's okay. Not really a big issue. It's okay. Only this one, only this part probably not doesn't look good, for me. But then overall, I think the tailoring, the design, the details on the suit, absolutely fantastic. I don't have any issue. So just be careful, moving it. Probably, of course, it might gonna have some damages on the web patterns if we really do some crazy poses. So yeah, especially if your place is a bit humid, it might gonna stick to each other. Maybe, yeah. And then the waist holder, be careful when putting it here because this is rubber, so might gonna damage, something like a deform the patterns. And I think that's it, for this one. If you're on the fence or if you're planning to get this one, I think it's okay. Looks worth it, good upgrade from your first version, especially with this one, with this diorama base. I think looks good as well. But if you don't want that, because of course there's an additional cost, especially deluxe version. And I think just the Spider-Man figure, without the diorama base, I think it's fine. It's still okay. It's still worth it. But yeah, if you like or if you're more like diorama base or diorama scene, then you could get that. Then all the accessories, I don't have any issue. Yeah, I can't wait to display or or I mean like post this web stream. Yes, there you go. And I don't have like anymore. It's low bat. So I think that's about it. Let me know what you think about this figure as well. Feel free to comment down below. And if you like this video, don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe if you haven't yet. Okay, until then, see you on the next one. Peace. Spider-Man, black suit.